Hello Niall, it's Masood and Redixar here, and we're doing
Hello.
our screencast as a pair project on Java, and we're gonna start with the brief. So basically, our objective was to design and implement an application of Java to demonstrate the use of regular expression threads and file I/O using Java XML classes, and our
Basically what we done.
yeah, it's basically what we've done anyway. So down here we were given for part one, right?
Our application should download source code from the given link or from the other website, but we check only with this given link. So download source code, use the regular expression to get the XML link to the XML files, and also to replace the spaces if there are any in that links. Then it's just create threads to download those files.
Okay, and second part we were required was getting our thread manager to create a fixed number of threads or a new thread for every XML downloaded. So basically, it's using that link we were provided. We didn't find any other link to try it on, so we just
We
worked
give
it.
that opportunity. If you have any links, you can try it. If it's work, we didn't find any website which provide also some files to download. But
We've given user choice of using their own website if they want to.
and we have also to find other files, not only XMLs like PDFs, docs,
Yeah.
TXT.
And our third part was to a time process. Basically, right?
So we set up the time. We also allow the user to set up the time after which this program should repeat itself. So it's just basically use a timer for that. Also, we give opportunity to set up many times it should repeat. So that's what we've done basically.
Then
We also have some user feedback, like downloading files or files saved in folder. But maybe it will be easier to see that on the
while it's running, so
yeah.
we're just gonna run here.
So to choose website, we have that option in menu.
The option to choose website if you want to
But
use your own.
as we said, we didn't find any other website, so we don't choose that. We can choose where we want to store that files. By default is c.temp. C:temp.
So basically, we start, which is default. We choose website, so if user has their own website to download links from, they can use it. It's not 100% tested because we didn't find any. Then we have choose save folder or file name, so you can rename them and where do you want to save them. Then choose.
By default, the names of the files are of the folders are the data with our when it was downloaded.
Yeah, with the date. Then we have choose delay time. Then we have choose
Many
thread
threads.
numbers, how many threads you want to download. Then we have choose repeat time, how many times you want it to repeat. And
no. After what time you want to repeat?
repeat time. Then we have repeat number.
When it starts.
So we're just gonna go with our default number 1. There you can see it just displays your
We should
information
change that.
when it's saving.
We should change this the 0. 0 means in that for each link it create a new thread. That's in code basically, but we forgot to change that.
Yeah. So there you can just see basic information. What's the website? Where's the file saving to? What's the file name? How long it's going to take?
Find them just for the
it's
source
going
code.
to check if the file already exists. It's going to create another file with the date.
Folder.
So just going to stop this because it could take some time.
Leave it.
Yeah.
Leave it. We'll see in seconds that it will go, and we can just in that time briefly go through the code.
Okay. And these are our code and is it one?
Which one?
And this is our Excel file. So these were the requirements we had, as that was the brief. And we just said, okay, test it out. We have them, no, and like if it's not working or if we don't have them. And here's the Java files we have. So first of all, we have app.java. So we're going to open that up. It's just basically main app, just has some rule.
Which called the menu function.
Yep. So it calls a menu function,
There's
which then goes into menu function here.
scroll on the bottom. The bottom one. Yeah.
There we go. So basically just calls out main menu with just basic variables and
Menu.
our switch statement for our menu. Then we just file for output printouts. Then our menu printout.
Here we create the thread.
And there's a
Manager.
thread created for thread manager. Then after that we've date utility, which was we were given that by yourself, Niall. And I don't think we did much modification in that anyway.
Oh.
Then we have file utility.
Which is our own, but we use just the first method to create a folder, to check if a folder already exists or not, and create it.
So basically it creates a folder if it doesn't exist?
Yeah.
Or if it exists, still creates a folder?
No,
Doesn't it?
it doesn't create it, just print you that
Oh,
folder
right.
already
Oh, it's
exists.
just print out, yeah. Then we have HTTP, which we were given from yourself now. And same with the utility. We've just added a lot of stuff in that. So this is just our HTTP util file, just normal constructor. Just IO exceptions and save content. So basically just gets the web page and saves your concepts in that. Then we have main menu as we've...
The get web page means that we get just the source code from the website provided by user, or that one, the default one.
So with this OK means we've tested them out and they're working. Then next we have MyScanner Plus, basically just MyScanner for our user inputs.
Also given by you.
Yeah.
We just give one function to that scanner with which check on the bottom I should be. We just check if the integer, so input, is valid.
So we have validation there. Then we have regex out. This we were given by yourself now. Don't think we've changed much in that anyway.
I didn't change anything.
Then same with util. Given by you, don't think we've changed anything there either. Then we have schedule task.
Basic class which just starts each task.
Yeah, and runs. Then we have string util.
Given by now.
Just basically extends the time class.
String.
Yeah, the string was given by yourself now. Nothing is changed. Then we have task. In the task we have run, set, stop, and download XML. So it's just basic variable constructors, and downloads the XML files, sets the stop to true.
And this is our regex here, which allows to search through the source code and find different file formats.
So basically, as you can see, we were told to make XML. We just made a bit of a modification. Just if there's other types of files that can be downloaded, download.
But
we
as we said, we didn't find any
we didn't have a
website to
website
test
it on, so we didn't 100% test that out. But it does download XML anyway, so hopefully that will work with the others. Then we have task HTML. So in basic we have task HTML, execute, set, stop, get HTML source code, get XML, and replace space. So just basic task HTML timer. Then we have execute right now.
We just get the array list of the strings.
Then we've set stop to be true. Then we have get HTML source code, just download the source code. Then we have get XML, so get the web links from the source code. Then we have replace space, so if there's a space between the link, it'll just replace that space with the %20, as you can just see it here.
We had a few checks in the file to check if the list is empty or not. If it's empty, just don't proceed with the function. Just return.
Then we have thread manager. In the thread manager we have XML download, create folder, get HTML, and stop TM.
Timer. So thread manager.
This is a thread manager, so basically main variables and constructors. Then we have XML download, which creates a link thread which downloads the file required. So we have just number of threads download as well.
And added to schedule.
Then we have create folder, which will create folder for each time it repeats.
Get calendar instance to get the folder name as a date, or date as a folder name.
Then we have get HTML. It's basically just gets the HTML link you need. So it just gets the HTML.
We've done few print lines here. We just comment them out. We leave them if you want to check or proceed with them to see how we check our code. Mostly I think we leave all of them with those we use for the checking we made.
We took some out.
Some of them,
just to make a code a bit neater, but we've left most in anyway, the major ones.
Yeah. So basically we can check now with the application.
Now we'll just go back and check the application download. So there we go. So as you can just see, it's downloading now. And as you can just see, it just saves in the folder. So it just date and pretty much just the date.
There's
our
time and
time and date.
And
so it just creates a folder in that. So when it creates it again, repeats it, just create a new folder if it already exists. So as you can see,
just quickly we just see that.
Okay, we will just go into the folder.
As you can see,
these are all the folders created every time it's repeated.
That's so old folders, but here is
recent one was
O2. That one.
This one here.
Yeah.
As you can see, it's downloaded all the XML files. And
so basically, that's all what we've done.
That's pretty much what we have done. If there's any question on it, you can just email myself instead or Redexlaw, and we'll be happy to answer. Sure, we'll be there for interview anyway. Right, thank you.